Hello, and welcome. I guess by now, a lot of folks have probably read the announcement on the TrekCraft Discord server. It's kind of sad news, but it is what it is, and it's not an April Fool's joke. Regrettably, the time has come for, well, for things to change, such as the nature of life. I'm going to read the announcement, and you'll have to forgive me because old man eyes. So, without further ado, hello, folks. I'm writing to announce the upcoming closure of the TrekCraft server shortly before our third anniversary. We'll be winding things down. This was a tough call. Over the past few years, TrekCraft has built a fantastic community of Star Trek fans. We've come together, made awesome memories, and created something truly special. We've managed to surpass my highest expectation 10 times over, and I am immensely proud of everything we've accomplished. I also know this may come as a surprise, but I want to assure everyone that this wasn't an easy decision. Since we started this work nearly 13 years ago, we've lapped ourselves dozens of times, constantly raising the bar and setting the gold standard for our little niche. That said, 13 years is a long time. As our team goes on, the engagement of our community, flow of fresh forces, and excitement for the project have dwindled. This is okay though. It means we're running our course and are ending on a high note. It also should go without saying, but builders are welcome to request copies of their work, depending on its status, active, inactive, etc. It may take some time, but I promise to get your work back into your hands. I also say that to respect everyone's work that has been shared with TrekCraft, we will not, I repeat, not be publishing the entire map nor the server configs. We'll also be keeping this Discord for archive purposes and to remember the amazing work we've done. Some channels like art and related will remain open for folks to continue sharing their work. The rest of the server, like the build channels, will remain in locked view-only mode. Last but certainly not least, a huge thank you to everyone who's been a part of TrekCraft. Your creativity, friendship, and love for Star Trek made this journey amazing. We've surpassed our previous forums and made our mark. I'm proud of everyone and everything we've done. Thank you. Well, that's that. You know, yeah, you gotta press the right keys, I guess, to move forward. Anyways, as far as what's going on, the server will probably remain up till the end of this month. The 31st, I believe, will be the last official day the server will be up. So if you have builds and you have the ability to get on and request them, then I strongly suggest you do that. And as far as all the current active builds, well, I'm paid up through the end of the month. I mean, the check cleared, so I'm employed till the end of the month, and I'll be working on this right here until that time. I don't know what the April Fool's gag will be, but I tell you right now, this isn't it. So this is, I think this is one of the reasons why it was decided to do it now as opposed to waiting, is because everybody would have probably, giggled it off as, a joke. Yeah, it's not. I know we played some pretty nasty jokes in the past for April Fools, but yeah, this isn't one of them. So I'd just like to say thank you to everybody I've been involved with in this community for, good God, 13 years. I was brought into the community by a guy named D-Bomb, and he took me over to the original MyTrek server. And through that, I got to meet M. Heller, met iPanic, I met Martin, I met Martini, Shadow Appler, Magpie, Blue Phobes, and literally dozens of other people. And the one thing that has stayed constant throughout everything we've ever done is that we are a very niche community, a very small community. I figure there are, what, 8 billion people on the planet, last count, in that ballpark, somewhere in there, that range. 6 billion, excuse me, I'm looking at it on Google right now. Maybe 60 people worldwide are interested in what we do like this. And of that 60 people, maybe 6 are fully active at any one time doing this stuff. So, yeah, it's a very niche community. I think honestly more people play obscure 1990s video games than actually are interested in building starships on a server. So it stands to reason that, a 13-year run has been great. I mean, first on the Mindtrek server, and then translated over to the TrekCraft server, and was updated from 112 to 116, then 118, and now Minecraft's version 121, I guess. And it's just there's no slowing Minecraft for the foreseeable future. And to update and maintain a mod and keep it current with Minecraft is a massive undertaking. And if you're not getting paid for something that requires that much investment, you either love it or you do it as a passion project, something that just you enjoy doing. But you definitely have to love it. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, burnout is a real issue with anything. And 13 years of playing the same game and building many of the same builds over and over again to perfection, mind you, and dealing with the day in day outs of running a server probably would contribute to my desire to progress and alter my trajectory for the future. So I've been expecting something like this to happen for the last 6 months, because it just seems like the overall engagement has dwindled. People have moved on with life, as nature of all things change, and in the end, it just it's a good thing. I think it'll provide other people an opportunity to decide whether or not they want to pick up the mantle and run with it, or you know let it go out on a high note, as the announcement stated. I think it's a high note. I think we've accomplished a great deal. I know that myself, as a person who enjoys building, I have improved my skill tremendously, learning from all the people I've had the fortunate opportunity to work with. People like Creeperbot, people like Apple, Maggie. Sorry about that. It's a lot of names and old man mind, and I'm welled up with a little bit of emotion, because I want to make sure that everybody I've worked with in the past gets acknowledged. So the best way that I say to do it is I try to say their names, but unfortunately, old man mind, and well, these things fade. They do, like everything else. That being said, I do sincerely appreciate all that M. Heller and I Panic and all the other people have done for us in this community for 13 years. Cannot say thank you enough. It's been a great run, and way longer than any of us ever expected it could be. And that is, something to behold for sure. Well, thanks for listening to my rambling. And again, I hope people find the news some comfort in knowing that it was a good run. Until next time, I'll be seeing you.